Okay, so Matt and Tim here. We're gonna do this is our second try at doing a map review of Central California. If you go to my YouTube page, you'll see that we tried this once before, and the map was a little buggy and it ended up crashing on us. So it ended up being a fairly short map review, at least short for us. Still went like 20 minutes. But the creator of this map, which can be found on ModHoster, has come out with a new version, so we thought we'd give it another crack. Right off the bat, he has changed this yard a little bit. He's added some signage. In case you're not aware, the story behind this map is it's located in, yeah, you guessed it, Central California, and you own this farmyard, and you are a contractor. So it comes with a mod, and I don't suppose you happen to remember what the keys were to activate that thing. Do you remember, Matt?
Control K. Control Alt K, maybe?
No, it was like, I don't remember. You know what? It's a cool
Control
mod.
M.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
Oh.
Field work assignments. So I can request an assignment. There, Pierre offers me an assignment. Thresh the barley on field 10 and deliver the harvest to the biogas plant. And he's going to pay me a bunch of money. 46,860 pounds or euros or whatever that, plus a bunch of money for delivery. I'm going to refuse that assignment.
He's going to pay you in pebbles.
A plane just flew over top of us. Almost crashed.
I've seen that.
It was loud.
I've seen that. No, you're getting paid in pebbles.
Pebbles. Okay.
Yeah. This is Bedrock. Bedrock, California.
I see. Anywho, it's a cool little mod. It makes it so you can work all the fields without owning them, and you can make some money off of it, so you can eventually buy them. As you can see, both Matt and I are on these Can-Am ATVs. I sold one of these pieces of equipment that comes with the game. That was the man truck, so that we could afford to buy these and whatever other little toys we decided to buy. Comes with, apart from that truck which I've already sold, let's just take a quick look in the garage.
Does not come with these four-wheelers.
Does not come with the four-wheelers, but it comes with a Puma, a Magnum 380, a Krone harvester with an easy flow pickup head for picking up grass in windrow grass, X-Disc 6200 for cutting and grass and harvesting it, wagon, and wagon for the truck, and Väderstad cultivator, and a Väderstad planter, which according to this only plants corn and sugar beets, and a Kuhn mower, both ends of it. There's a bit of money. A rake, and a Krone Easy Collect for the corn, and that is it. So I'm not sure about the planter deal. If that thing, this is a very multi-fruit map, so chances are it'll plant anything. And if we go over to the mods section, in this trucks here, you'll note that he has included the Kenworth T800 feed truck. So that will deliver mixed feed, forage mixer wagon. So it's like a TMR mixer on a truck, which you'll see later will come in handy here. It also comes with a bigger Easy Collect. I think it's bigger. At least I assume that's why it's modded. And the universal tanks he gives a link to in the ModHoster page. Apparently it is required for this map. What else can I tell you? Like I said, she's multi-fruit. So let's just take a quick look at that. We just look at the crops. We got wheat, barley, canola, corn, potato, sugar beets, grass, soybean, oat, rye, sunflower, and spelt. I have no idea what spelt is, but you can grow it. Do you know what spelt is, Matt?
I have no idea.
Anyways, sheep, chickens, and cows, fattened chicken, beef, pigs, beef. Lots of pigs and beef. That is that. And it's got a plane that constantly flies overhead. Anyways, sheep, chickens, and cows, fattened chicken, beef, pigs, pigs, beef. Lots of pigs and beef. That is that. And it's got a plane that constantly flies overhead. Anyways, sheep, chickens, and cows, fattened chicken, beef, pigs, pigs, beef. Lots of pigs and beef. So, on the main farm, we got these doors. They do open. If you so choose, press O, door opens, animation map trigger, comes with the map. We got a seed master. So you can drop your wheat or barley or whatever seeds in here and it will make seed. I believe that's the original version. Newer versions of that require...
This is the Seedmaster 2K15.
Uh-huh. I assume it just requires seeds. Newer versions require you to add fertilizer as well. But this one
Like
just...
some wheat.
Yes, it always calls for wheat, but it generally will take barley and canola or whatever else. Canola's kind of expensive to be dropping in there. You'd want to use wheat or barley because they're the lowest priced grains. And...
Well, only one way to find out. We're going to have to go harvest some crops.
Yeah. We'll see what we have time for.
Yeah.
We got water. We got another drive shed here. Inside the drive shed is just a drive shed. Door open.
I wonder how hard it would be for him to actually make those doors not drive-throughable.
Hey Matt, check this out. Portals. Do you dare?
There we go.
Are you gonna go? Are you gonna hit one? You have no idea where that's gonna take you. Where are you, Matt?
Oh, wow.
Let's see where Matt went. Oh,
I'm at Real California Milk.
Yeah, you're in one of the southern dairy farms. That was that one that he jumped in. Let's see where this one takes me.
Can I come back?
Where did I end up? I am watching a train go by and appear to be at a sell point. Oh, there's another portal there. I wonder if it'll take me back. Oh, you're gonna like this place when you get here. And it took me back to the farm. Yep. Were you able to...
This is weird because you can drive through these doors, but you can't walk through them.
It's magic.
That's strange. Can we teleport with our vehicles?
I think that's probably why we put the teleporter in the room, but...
No, we can fit these bad boys in.
I can't. That's not gonna go in.
Yes, it will. You gotta straighten her out. Oh, you can drive right through that beam.
Okay.
Train, drive right through her.
This is the service that Matt and I give you in our map reviews. We do a thorough testing here. No, definitely cannot drive through that door.
Try harder.
Definitely not gonna go. You don't believe me, of course.
No, I'm gonna have to try.
Uh-huh.
Might just have to get some speed at it. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm going in.
You don't look like you're going in. So, well, Matt enjoys that futile search.
Oh my goodness.
We will observe
Hey.
a nice little equipment shed here. Nice tarp building.
I need help.
I bet you do. For the record, I have built one of these tarp buildings. We kept our dairy cows in, a couple of them, on the farm I grew up on, and we spent a summer building them ourselves. It was fun. Okay.
Do we own a loader tractor?
Did you already mess it up?
Yeah, I did. I closed the door and the door slammed me through the wall of the barn and outside on my side.
And where's your four-wheeler
Check it
now?
out. It's over here.
So, okay, I'm going to say this now. This is officially the last map review that we are going to use these things for. From now on, we're just going with trucks, because...
I'm on it. See? Give me a bump.
You can't seem to keep a four-wheeler upright.
It wasn't my fault that the door slammed me through the wall. That shouldn't have happened.
Maybe you shouldn't have been even trying to get in there with a four-wheeler. Clearly, the map creator had no intentions of a four-wheeler going through that door.
And why did he make it just wide enough for a four-wheeler to get through the door?
Because he knew that eventually you would use this map.
Because that was wider than just a regular man door. That was just wide enough for, you would think, a four-wheeler to get through it.
He just did
In
it to
hopes
punish
to
you, Matt.
teleport to...
That's
so
the
can
only
you,
reason.
reset my four-wheeler?
I'm working on it. I gotta go through both of them because I don't know which one is which.
Mine's the yellow one.
They're both
On its
yellow.
side. Yeah, but mine's on its side.
Not anymore, is it? Oh, it
no,
is.
I'm on it. I am on a four-wheeler.
Hey, of course you're on a four-wheeler.
It's got some pep too. This one seems like it's a little bit better. It seems like it might not have been on its side.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm ready to continue this journey. Let's move forward.
Okay, so we got a farmyard here. It has some sheds. You can keep your equipment here. It's got water and seed and fertilizer and stuff, and a diesel tank, I'm sure, somewhere. I haven't officially looked at, but I'm going to guess it is right over there. Yes.
Sheds are really well designed. I really like the sheds.
Yes, plus we have our company logo on them. We are Kins Farms. Alright. Moving on.
Get through that door just fine.
Anybody new to this map will probably be fascinated to know this map comes with map viable objects. I have deactivated that so that we can see everything this map has to offer. One of the things that is viable is this farm across the street. It's the hog farm. Let's all look at and admire the hog farm. Are you following along, Matt?
I'm on my way.
Alright. Got this nice long laneway. Comes to the hog farm, which has massive grain storage. I guess you probably have to buy this farm to have access to these grain silos. What else is here?
Nice laneway.
He's changed this up from the last time. I'm not even sure. Yeah, this is a dumping point, which I wonder where the refill point is. Is it here too? I wonder if it isn't.
Looks like it. There's a pipe over there, so yeah. I would assume so.
Yeah. It's either that or it's gotta be... That looks like lime. I have never read anything about this map being soil mod, so I'm not sure about the lime. There's no fill points on the other end of these things. Anywho, there's grain storage here. Since you can't enter this farm until you buy it, you can't use those until you buy it. Although this is called the hog farm, comes with some bunker silos, and then what he's done here is laid 3 hog barns in a row right next to each other, so it's one big hog barn. Which is kind of fun in that you drive through here, and then the next set of doors opens, and you're in the next hog barn, and then the next set of doors open, and you exit out the end of it. Ta-da! But the usual, so you've got 3 separate water and grain and root crop fill stations on this side, each one for each barn. And on this side, I assume you're going to have separate manure storage. Yes, you got your solid manure and liquid manure slurry pickups. So each barn will fill individually. I have no idea. I assume you buy pigs and it distributes them evenly in each barn. So if you're to buy 30 pigs, each barn would have 10 pigs in it. Stop it.
Where to next?
Well, that was the easy, obvious one, but across the street there was something to look at. I believe it was sheep. So we will check that out. The sheep.
Nice laneway.
It is a nice laneway. So, over here we got your sheep. I don't believe this is a viable. I believe it would just be part of the game. And chickens are here too. There's some more portals there. I suppose if you were to use the map regularly, you might find a use for them. I don't know, I never really needed such things. Here's a wool collector. They just leave equipment all over the farm and get around that way. This appears to be a storage area for some crop or another. Not sure
That
what.
is carrots.
Except
These are carrots.
it doesn't mention that carrots are... I didn't look in the stores end of this.
These look like onions.
Let's see. According to this, potato, sugar beet, wood chips, soybean, oat, rice, sunflower, spelt, triticale, hops, carrot, onion, cotton.
Yeah,
sorghum.
carrots and onions. That's what we got here.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
So the next question would be, how would you harvest them?
I believe with a sugar beet or a potato harvester is typically how they're harvested. Pleasant Valley, that's what you used, right?
Yeah.
So, carrying on. Let's just press 9 and take a look at the big old map. Well, let's head north and check out that feed lot. See what that's all about. Feed lot. I assume the feed lot is viable. So this will be your beef. For those of you unfamiliar, in the West, including California to a point, I assume, they keep cows just in lots like this by the thousands. It's efficient, yet very smelly. And yeah, fatten them up and send them to market. I have in the American West, driven through the American West before, like Nebraska and whatnot, and yeah, it's, you smell these places from miles away, because there's literally thousands of cows all shoehorned into one spot. So this appears to be some form of feed mixer. Let's see if we can figure out what it takes. Does it tell us anywhere?
This looks like it's silage
I'm stuck.
or poo.
I would have to think it takes... Oh, here's a console. Is it going to tell me? Nope. Nope. It's not going to tell me. That's rude. I have no idea.
I'm gonna guess it takes.
Oh, that's cool. Useless, but cool. Can't drive that, I assume.
I think it probably takes that stuff that looks like whatever's in that red thing. I'm gonna say. I don't even know.
Somebody left the lights on in this New
Manure.
Holland. I'm gonna say it takes silage and grass and makes mixed feed.
Where do you get it from, though?
Well, not here, because these bunkers are purely decorative.
This ramp's clearly set up for a loader.
Yes, so you dump something in there.
Maybe it's just decorative too.
These bunkers are actually, in addition, the last version of this map, these silage piles were just that, silage piles. And once again, they're these New Holland tractors, obviously you don't own them, you can't drive them. And since it's not giving me a fill level, I'm going to assume these are purely decorative. Well, that would be corn silage, I guess. That reminds me. The dairy farm I worked on for years had a payloader very similar looking to that. It was a case payloader, and that's exactly how we fed out of the bunker. Oh, that's interesting. Chaff grass, it says here. So, I don't know, maybe you can dump off into here and then pick it up. What else? You got your cows. This is where you feed them. Shut up, cows. I wonder if you just... those better not be milk tanks, because these are not milking cows. These are beef. Has he got robots in here? He does. That's just silly. No milk to be found here. Where did I leave my ride? There it is. Alright, so that's the feed lot. I assume you have to buy this. Very nice. Moving on. What else? Why don't we head straight south and check out those dairies. On the way there, I think there's a potato sell point and a cool little place you might like to see. One other little feature of this map, we'll call this a bug, is, yeah. You can drive on top of the water. You moron. Anyway, so Matt's done for this map review since he can't drive. How's it going back there, Matt?
I'm running. I'm trying to keep up, but you're too fast. I'm running down the road after you, though.
Okay. Hey, you want to ride?
Yeah.
Well, get on. Oh, geez, you're a terrible rider. Hold on. Jeez. Just a second.
go.
Just a second. There, I reset your four-wheeler. So, Matt's gonna go get his four-wheeler back, and I'm gonna drive us on down south. You gonna catch up to me, Matt?
I'm gonna try.
Well, you should be able to. I'm driving right next to you now. Uh-huh. So, yep, driving down the California Country Road. Got some sort of crop here. Don't know what it is. Don't own it. Looks like grass, or maybe it's alfalfa. I don't know. I could look on the map and figure it out, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not harvesting it today.
Onions.
Maybe it's onions. You are correct. We have no idea. What? Driving
These
on?
fields are pretty big size.
Yeah, I imagine it would take a while to get through one.
I really like the effort that he put in to make this soil look nice and dry, too.
Uh-huh.
Looks good. Looks good.
So, up ahead and on our right, we have what appears to be an equipment dealer. Although, I don't know if you notice when I reset the vehicles, they come on the farmyard, and when you buy something, it shows up on the farmyard.
It's the potato company.
Yep, it's a potato company, but check out what's for sale next to it, even though you can't buy it. Got your favorite gravity wagons are here. And look at that on our left. One of the world's ugliest tractors.
Wow. That thing's ready to plant.
Yep. Except that it's a deer, so it doesn't run.
78? 8400.
Uh-huh.
This guy knows his stuff. I like the cab of the truck that he just has sitting over here too.
Uh-huh.
And the cab of the tractor. Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, and he's got some Wilson grain
Nice.
trailers that we can't use. And,
Nice, beautiful Western Star trucks. for you, Montana. They've got Montana plates.
Do they?
Is this map creator happen to? Yeah. Does he happen to be from Montana?
No, he happens to be from Germany. I assume
Oh.
Germany.
Wonder why he went with the Montana plates.
Probably because that's what the mod came with. These are all mods I recognize that he's just put in the game as nice things to look at. Even went through the trouble of disassembling the truck and putting the cab and the chassis down there. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, nice cultivator here too.
Yeah. I would assume this irrigation thingy is purely decorative. And the actual potato cell point is in here. And he's got this nifty looking conveyor set up in here. Be fun to know if when you dump the potatoes that actually fills up or not. Probably doesn't, but looks cool.
For being this guy's first map, he certainly did a good job.
Oh, for sure. Like, so far so good on the functionality. Like, everything that we run into works. Like, sure, I can see that there's imperfections and little details that...
Hey, even the scale works.
Uh-huh.
Come drive on this. I want to see if the number goes up when the second four-wheeler comes on it. Oh my god, it does.
Well, how about that?
Wow. Watch this. I'll drive off.
Freaking heavy.
Watch that number. You got a view on that number?
I got a view on the number. I'm watching the number. Look at that. It changed. That's amazing.
That's the first time I've ever in a map seen the thing actually give you the weight and then change.
Really?
When something else.
Because
yeah,
ever
I've
since
seen it, some with numbers come up, but I've never seen it actually weigh something.
Really? Because
yeah,
pretty much every map in FS15, including the in-game maps, have that feature. But okay.
But do they actually weigh?
Yes.
I guess I haven't played the game for a while.
No, you haven't. You've been too busy with ATS, and now that you've gotten into that racing sim, and you sucked me into as well, back into my sim racing roots. Anywho, we're not talking about that today. We're talking about Central California farming. Alright, yes, the dairy farms. You saw them briefly when you tried that warp thing. Let's head up towards them. So I'm just going to take the back way out of here and go up this road. There's a nice big freeway that we're not going to go on right now anyways. What's this? That is just an advertisement for a radio station. What's that? Just a substation decorative, I assume. Oh, look at that. It's an on-ramp to the freeway.
A gas station. Natural gas.
Is that what it is?
Yep. It's gotta be.
Well, headed towards... There's a whole lot going on here. Let's hit this dairy farm first. This is Ingleside Dairy Farm. And you drive up this long laneway. And there's a crap ton of dairy cows here. I'm not a fan of them doing the thing where they just put the cows in that don't move. I'd rather just let them be in-game cows. I know the reason he did it is because he wanted to have this thousands of cow thing, which the in-game cows it wouldn't work with. But he was trying to recreate what he saw in California with the massive dairy farms they have. You know, 1,000.
He must have taken a lot of pictures, or he's got a really good memory.
Probably a combination of both, and it's not like it's hard to find pictures online. So this farm's got a nifty bunker silo set up. It's got this ramp up here. I don't think it serves any purpose other than the ability to drive up to the end of the bunkers, but it looks kind of cool. And maybe once the bunker's full, that would come in handy. You could drive right from here out. You're about to roll your four-wheeler again, aren't you? And let's see what else we got. Your grass and hay and silage storage, mixed feed. There's no mixed feeder on this, or feed mixer on this farm that I was able to find. Wonder if that's manure. Doesn't really give me any reason to think it is. So, and I can drive through it, so it's not. I'm not sure where the manure, oh yeah, there's a couple of manure tanks over there. What about solid manure? Is there any on this farm? There must be somewhere, I'm just not seeing it. Maybe it just stays in the barn. Anyways, it's a collection of dairy barns with robots. That's about all there is, really. Feed the cows the TMR and some water and good to go. You'll get milk. Probably you can just pick the milk up from these wonderfully shiny milk tanks. Very reflective. Where'd you end up, Matt? You're no longer on my screen.
I'm back at home base.
How'd you end up back at home base?
I drove there.
Did you? Didn't happen to
Yeah.
find another warp point, did you?
Nope. Nope, not at all. Not at all. I drove there with my four-wheeler.
Why would you have done such a thing?
Why not? Because that four-wheeler's really fast. And I could make it back before you even realized it.
Uh-huh. I'm not sure how you got your
Take it on.
four-wheeler in this building, but okay. So, moving on.
I'm on my way.
Well, I'm going to go across the street to the other dairy farm, which has got a rotary parlor set up. So that's kind of cool. And it's where the feed mixer is. While I was waiting for Matt to get online and get on this map with me, I did a tour. Got this far before Matt came. That's about all I saw. So I was on the other dairy farm as well, which is just as massive and has a different milking setup. And it is over here. So here we go. More dairy barns. This is technically a different dairy farm. I'm not sure if that makes a difference. But it looks like your typical California dairy setup. You got, once again, some bunker silos. This one's a drive-through, the other two are not.
How do you slow down time?
Press button 7 or 8 as the default. What?
6.
7 or 8 actually. And here's the feed mixer. Where are you anyways?
Oh, it wouldn't let me slow down time because you're the host.
Exactly.
I'm on my
So,
way.
you got your straw, your grass, your silage, and you dump them in there. I assume this is your Marhu feed mixer that he's just put into a different shape. It's very shiny. And over here, this machine you dump sugar beets into, or possibly potatoes, or both, and it makes a TMR, which I believe will dump it off into that feed trough. So it's only good for that feed trough. And yeah, that's about that. That's a cool looking machine. It's a mod I have seen on other maps. And in here I believe you can store some sugar beets based on the fact that those look like, oh no, those look like potatoes. You can store potatoes here. And let's check out the rotary parlor that's on this farm. Because it's kind of nice, kind of cool. It doesn't actually function or anything, but hi Matt.
Yo.
Check this bad boy out. It even comes with your very own Mexican.
Look
Should
at
ask,
him.
see if he's got his papers.
But this guy is not Mexican.
He must be Mexican. He's working on a farm in California.
He looks African American.
African American people wouldn't work on a farm in California because farmers in California are white.
This one does.
No, you don't understand.
This
Farmers
one does, and he's not alone. There's another one. He's got a twin. There's another one over here.
But farmers in California are white and racist. They would never hire a black man.
This one's a factory farm, obviously, so it's a corporation, so they'd hire anybody.
Oh,
Anybody that can make them a dime, and a black man can make them tons of money.
yeah, but
He
black
could
men
roll
are.
in the Skrilla.
You say so. Anyways, for those of you who don't know what this is, it's a rotary parlor. The cows walk in over here.
With two black men tending it.
Yes, yes. They walk in, and this floor that they're standing on is like a merry-go-round. It goes around. So this guy over here is gonna put the milking machine on the cow, and the cow's gonna slowly turn around until it's gone all the way around. In the meantime, the milking machine will have finished and automatically detached itself. And this guy over here is going to make sure that everything is good, the cow is properly milked, and do the sanitation cleanup work. And then as the cow hits this spot, that gate beside it will open up and the cow will walk out and go back to its yard. And I see Matt has that explains how you managed to lose your four-wheeler. I would love to know where your four-wheeler is now, but anyways. Ready to rock. Hit the road. These cows are annoying. How do I get out of here? Guess I'm gonna have to drive through here.
Holy cow, he's got working mirrors.
It's got working mirrors.
Yeah, this tractor's got working mirrors.
Yeah, it's an in-game tractor, but okay.
It's got working mirrors.
Let's see, where should we go now? Looks like there's a whole lot of sell points to check out if we go east. Are you having fun? That's west.
Let's go.
So, I am green, therefore
That was south that I was going.
I'm going south right now, and it means I need to hang out a little.
If you want to
Have a
go
break.
east, you got to go left.
Yes, left. I'm directionally challenged at times. Alright. Left.
Been a long day.
It has been a long day. We've done a lot of racing. We've been driving in circles all day long.
Literally.
Yes,
Actually,
literally.
that's a lie. That's a lie for you because you race those stupid tracks.
I did race some road courses, yes. It involved right-handed turns. It was very odd having to turn right.
You're quite a bit quicker than me.
That's only because I have a little more patience to run a few more laps.
I'm talking about right now.
Oh, well. That's because I'm in a four-wheeler. Oh, there's a train in the way. But it's gone. I wonder how often that train comes by. So we got our first pretty wicked cool looking sell point. Cargill, which is a big multinational and therefore evil. But
You disappeared off my map.
really? Well, you'll see
Yeah.
the collection of sell points in the bottom right of the map. That's where I'm at. You've disappeared off of my map. I assume you're coming in
Oh,
behind
you're
me.
back on mine.
Yeah. Apparently when you're on that road you will not be visible on the PDA. So, I haven't seen this yet. I haven't been over here, so let's check this out. That's someplace in here. There's got to be a...
Cargill.
Cargill, yes! The people who control most of our food in the world.
It's them.
Yep. And have been
Them and
accused.
Monsanto.
What's that?
Them and Monsanto.
Monsanto makes the seeds, these guys actually get the finished product and control the prices. True story. Anyways, I don't
Nice,
see an actual
train carts too.
sell point here, but whatever, looks cool. Oh, here it is, inside this small red shed. There you go, that's where you dump the grain. Where did you go? Where?
Headed to the case. I see a case dealership.
I have no idea where you are right now. Oh, you're way north.
I'm at the case dealership.
Okay then. And we got another sell point over there. Don't know what you bought and sell, but something. And Canagra. That's a Canadian company, I think. And whatever. More sell points of some sort, or at least just cool looking buildings. I know there's a biogas here somewhere. Oh, big curb. There's a gas station. Very nice, very nice. There's a case dealership. Good luck hitting that buy symbol. It's nice cultivators. You can get this in a mod on the internet if you ever want one. Well, anything you see you can get as a mod, because he's just taking mods and put them in the map. But I've got a couple of them in my Michigan map. Anyways,
Can we drive these tractors?
we can drive this one right over here. I mean, that one right over there. Yeah, that one. Yeah, look at that. Are you gonna steal that tractor from the dealership?
Yeah. Let's go. Go. I hit the fence.
Wait a second. Wait a second. I just saw... Okay, for a scary moment there, I thought that American flag was upside down. That would have been a big, big deal.
Not for us.
Not for us. We don't care. We're Canadian. But for the American viewers, that would have been a problem.
For the good old American people, yeah, that would have been an issue. Applebee's. What's he got on sale? He's got the sale sign here. Half off app, 2 to 5 p.m. daily. Wednesday's steak night.
Steak night!
Wow. Come see us. He's got two different sides of the sign too. Come see us Sundays and Mondays for $5.99 burgers and fries.
$5.99 burgers and fries! That's... okay. And a Starbucks. This town sucks. It's got a Starbucks. I'm leaving. I don't like Starbucks. But it's got a Ford dealership, so now it rocks. McCormick Motors.
This guy don't mess around.
No. Another sell point? Yeah. Uh-huh. Roberts something or the other. Farmer owned. Okay. Probably sell sugar beets and whatnot there. What else we got here? Truck stop.
Bees? No, lumber. Lumber.
What, is there an actual lumber mill here? You can sell wood? Because I haven't seen.
All I can see is storage.
Yeah, I haven't seen a tree that you can actually cut down, so I don't see a
That's
sell
just
point.
Visual. She looks all visual.
Uh-huh. There's a truck stop over there.
Flying J?
Pilot. Better check that out. I don't believe I've ever seen a pilot on a FS15 map.
A TA?
Pilot.
Oh, a TA.
No, a pilot.
Oh, a Husky.
No! A pilot. And a
Oh,
Wendy's.
okay.
There's a Wendy's. It's bacon mushroom melt back. Taste of fresh berry almond chicken. Ugh, no.
What kind of truck does he have over here? This
Only in
appears to
California
be
would
a-
Wendy's sell a salad. Sheesh. What kind of truck has he got?
Uh,
That looks like a Kenworth
I don't
W800.
know, but go read what the reefer says. Sorry, kids.
Oh dear.
Sorry, kids. Sorry, kids.
I didn't look at it very long, so.
That's good.
Parents, just so you know, this map does have some adult content on it, but it's sort of in the Easter egg form. So, your kids are gonna have to
Well,
find.
your average Joe is not going to go up to it and read that close.
Unless that average Joe's name is Matt, who has a fascination with irrelevant details like looking at the reefer trailer. Most of us
This guy
just
went
go,
a penny over on the gas.
did he? Rookie.
Yeah, I always. Hey, you're gonna have to purchase me a chainsaw.
Is there an actual tree that could be cut down here?
It appears to be that these trees may be able to be cut down.
Alright, chainsaw purchase coming up. Oops, pressed the wrong button there. Alright, you are now the proud owner of a chainsaw.
Safety check.
Got your hard hat? Check.
Yep.
See, ear protection? Check.
Yep.
Eye protection? Check.
Yep.
Chainsaw pants? Yep. Gloves? Yep. Steel toes?
And boots.
Yep.
We're
Yep.
good to go. We're good to go.
Uh-huh. You're gonna cut this tree down. Timber. I don't believe there's a place in this map where you can sell the tree, though there might be a place where you can sell wood shavings at the biogas. Are you having a bit of a time cutting the tree down? What are you doing, Matt? Come on, the viewers are waiting to see you cut this tree down, Matt. What's the problem? The entire internet is watching you.
Here we go.
Okay. Okay. Oh dear. Are you going to cut the tree down or not?
It's cut.
Oh,
She
you did
just
make a
needs
cut?
to fall. Yeah, give it a bump.
Ay, caramba. Which tree is it? This one up here?
The one that's gonna fall over when you run into it. I think it's this one right over here.
You think?
I think so, yeah.
Alright, there you go. You You can look at your rings.
Where are you?
I'm looking
Where'd
at
you
the.
go?
I'm looking at the stump. You always want to see the stump, right?
Oh, you're over here. Yeah, I gotta count the rings.
All right. You count the rings. How many rings? You're standing on them.
Pretty young. It's a pretty young tree, if I do say so myself. We shouldn't have cut that down.
Yeah. Yeah. There's not that many trees left in California. You just cut one down. They need every tree they can get to eat the smog.
It's funny too because these trees, they actually reflect the fact that they've been going through a drought. Like, these things do not look healthy at all.
No, they don't.
They're very
They're a forest
scarce.
fire waiting to happen, aren't they?
They're scarce, or whatever you want to call them. Yep. Looks pretty good though. All right, let's go.
Okay then. What's next? We've been to the pilot. Looked at a couple of nice Kenworth trucks. That one's looking a little rough, but let's see. Press the old map button here. We are here. Oh, head up to the
Into
cotton
the
gin at the
wool.
old mill, I guess.
Oh, we haven't even
Oh, yeah, just keep going in this direction. Well, I'm gonna have to get around this stuff. See if I can find a shortcut. Yep. 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 Through this field. You like the dirt, do you?
Yep.
Okay. We are approaching cotton gin, which I assume you can sell cotton at. Guessing that those in front of me are bales of cotton. I have never actually harvested cotton in FS50 or any farming sim, although I have seen that there's a John Deere cotton harvesting machine available for download. Ooh, Snyder National. That's not the proper truck to be pulling those trailers, but for a time, I worked for that company. We called them pumpkins. Anyways, this will be where you can sell some cotton and probably wool from the looks of things. Black sheep seems to be an indicator of that.
Pumpkin Schneider, you mean?
Yes, we referred in the industry. Our trucks were referred to as pumpkins for the obvious reason that they were that shade of orange.
They went tits up, didn't they?
Oh no, they're still very active. Massive company. Okay, so looks like you can probably sell some grain here. Oh, they're loading up this Snyder trailer with some bales. Okay, I don't know where you got that from.
Bales of what?
Straw, it looks like. So you can probably sell straw and grass here.
Interesting. Another nice Western Star truck.
Yeah. If that was actually a Snyder truck, it would be a Freightliner Century class, but yeah, whatever. When I worked for them, they drove the old Freightliner cabovers, Argosies, I guess they're referred to. I don't recall what the model was. I just know I drove the thing and didn't much care for it. Not a lot of room in those.
3,000. 3,000.
Could be. It just wasn't very much.
3,000.
It just wasn't a very nice truck.
Oh, they're not terrible.
Oh, looks like we got ourselves some Compost Masters. Well, they're kind of terrible compared to the Freightliner Century class, which they had just started buying when I worked there. So you got your...
Oh, you just said that you drove a cab over?
Yes, Freightliner.
Oh. POS. Yeah, no, their new trucks are nice.
Yeah. The Century classes, I got to, as part of my training experience, you had to drive for a couple of weeks with a training guy. Oh, look at this. I assume this is all buyable in here, but you got your potato washer, setter, upper, and that's probably a pig forage mixer, which means there's got to be a potato steamer kicking around here somewhere as well. What do we got here? Oh, it's a Beatmaster. Makes beet pulp.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there is a potato steamer. And here, this will be for your potato forage. Exciting. Or pig forage, sorry. Which on most maps is a saleable product. Some maps are set up so you can actually feed your pigs the pig forage. I have no idea if this map is or not. You have to make yourself some pig forage and try feeding it to some pigs, I guess. Did you just steal my ride?
You can have it back.
I'd take the tractor. I just don't know where the heck you left it. Did you manage to lose the tractor? Did you drive through a wall? Did you drive it off the map?
Tab over to the tractor.
Okay. Well, I found the four-wheeler.
Yeah.
I can't seem to tab over to the tractor, Matt.
Can't?
No. I'm guessing if I were to wander over through this, I might discover where it might have ended up. Did you try and drive off the edge of the world?
I don't know.
I see some tractor tracks, and they seem to be going off of the edge of the world.
Yeah, I didn't realize that the tractor tracks would still be there, but yeah, it's... Oh, there, you can see it. It's right there. It's floating there.
I don't see it.
I do.
Oh, that's fun. I don't. So, what happens?
Floating.
Where am I? Oh my goodness.
You just keep falling.
And falling.
I'm falling after you.
And falling.
There's red things flying by me.
I got nothing.
Looks...
I have stopped falling.
Oh, me too.
And technically, I think I'm still moving around.
If I look up, I can see the city.
Yeah,
I can see a bunch of windmills.
Yeah, yeah. See, this is
I
the
can
thing.
see you.
When Matt and I do, you can see me.
I can see you running towards me.
I don't see you. Where the heck are you?
Run, turn left, run straight,
I don't see you.
turn right, right. Right.
Now I see BV Acres, the icon. You see, guys, for you kids watching at home, most people do map reviews. You don't get this sort of insight.
You ran right by me.
Did I?
Back up. Yep, back up.
Okay, I only see your name. I don't
There
see.
you are.
I don't.
You are. Come on, keep walking towards me. Oh, you're above me. You're above me. That's what the problem is.
Okay. At any rate,
You're above me.
if you wanted to, you could walk off the face of the planet and look at your farm from underneath. I'm going to tab over to my four-wheeler here, which I was wise enough not to drive off the edge of the earth. By the way, kids at home, this is indisputable proof that the world is flat right there. See? Those people, those teachers at school who are telling you it's round, you tell them they don't know what they're talking about, and you've got proof. You saw it on FS15 Central California map where Earth is flat, and you can drive off the end of the Earth.
Video.
Yeah, just show them this video. So, let's see here. Where are we at? I guess I'm gonna head up to wheat storage and the co-op, and that will pretty much cover everything that I'm aware of, or I can think of. Somewhere in this map there is a biogas, because you may recall at the start of this video I showed you the contractor mod, and they wanted me to deliver some barley to a biogas, but I have no idea where the biogas is. And we may not find out today, and that could be one of the many things you get to discover as you run this map. It's apparently not listed on the BGA, or I've missed it. Here's the co-op. Yet another massive grain storage facility. presumably sell some corn here, and wheat, and barley, and canola, and spelt, whatever that is. More trucks, more massive grain bins. Exciting stuff. Nice looking facility. Ugly looking truck, but hey, it's got the actual co-op symbol on it. You got your way over here, did you?
Yeah.
Well, now you can. Let's go across the street, and it looks like you can sell some sugar beets, potatoes type stuff over here. Plus, what else we got? You can buy an excavator and a road paving machine. Is this a garden center here by any chance?
No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I'm not entirely sure. I guess you could plant some trees, although I haven't seen a place to sell wood. This would be where you bring your beef, and I would assume pigs would be able to sold here as well. Is that actual pigs? Yep, there's some bacon. Uh-huh. Great stuff. Yep. Big old road paving machines. Alright. Some oil derricks. There's those windmills we could see from underneath. Yeah, I think we pretty much covered all of it. That Baustelli on the bottom by field, that round field 12 is another sell
It's a place
point.
to bring sand.
Yes, that could be. There's a construction site there. That's one of the things I was looking at before you came on the map. Like I said, there is supposed to be a biogas here somewhere. I just don't know where. And I can't see anything on the map that makes me go, oh, that's a biogas. Yeah, that's back at the dairy farm over there.
Maybe
Or, sorry, beef
the
farm.
construction site is the biogas and you have to build it.
Maybe, but not likely.
But maybe.
But maybe. So,
Checking out these grain cars here to see if there's any graffiti on any of them.
are you?
Yeah, any filthy language.
Oh, no, you're all about
Gotta keep
catching.
our eyes peeled now. We gotta look even closer now at these maps to make sure that the kids don't find the wrong map in their hands.
Yes, we wouldn't want to corrupt the children. Somebody must think of the children.
Must, yeah. Must.
Where are you at? Oh, there you are, way over there.
I'm inspecting the grain carts, I already told you.
Yeah, I just didn't know where you were. Now I see where you are. Because when you're close to the edge, you're invisible on the map.
Well,
So-
they look clean.
They do.
Yeah, I inspected every single one, so...
Well, I think we've reached that point of the map review where we have to do our final thoughts and the all-important ratings.
Oh.
So,
Wow.
on a scale of 1 to 10, Matt, what do you think of this map?
I guess I would have to give it probably about a 3.
Just, whoa, you hate this map?
No, I'm just kidding. I would certainly give it an 8.5 out of 10.
8.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Well,
And if I actually played on it, I would probably give it even a higher rating.
well, I would have to say it gets a...
Because everything looks very familiar.
Okay, what do you like about it?
Um,
And what are your dislikes?
the equipment. I
Uh-huh.
like the random equipment that he has laying around.
Uh-huh.
I also like the silos. I like the laneway. I
Uh-huh.
like the dirt. I like that the companies are familiar with the North American culture. I also enjoy, I really enjoy, the laneways.
Okay. The laneways are a major selling point for Matt. Well, I would give this, you gave it an 8.5. I've got a, I can only give it an 8. And the cons for me on this map are, well, as the map creator has admitted, this map still has bugs, and we've noticed several small little ones. I have no idea where the biogas is. It's not on the map anywhere, but there's got to be a biogas somewhere. Can't sell any wood. Not that that's a big deal, but you can cut trees down. Can't do anything with them. What are other cons? You can drive on top of the water. Um, a lot of the things that should have collision don't. And there's a swear word in this map. I guess that's a con. If you're going to be ultra picky. The pros are it's a big map laid out very well. And a big pro for me, a big like about this map is that contractor mod, because the map has to be set up for that, and he's got it set up. That's kind of cool. That's something different to play with. And, well, I don't like having all the cows placed on the barns. It does look cool, all those feedlots and such, and if you do it as a viable thing, it would be cool to build your farm up from nothing. You basically just start with those equipment pieces and work your way up. That's pretty cool. And as you said, you know, how all the farm's laid out with all the stuff that is familiar to us is pretty cool. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's not quite, you know, it's not a perfect map by any stretch, but it's still pretty awesome.
It could be worse.
Yes, it would definitely be fun to play with. And it, as you and I have demonstrated, it seems to be okay multiplayer. So,
Yeah.
So, I think it could work. A group of guys could have some fun on this map. So with that, I think we'll end this map review. I'll put it up on Mod Hoster so us English-speaking people will have a map review that they can understand. And thanks for watching.
Make sure that you like and subscribe to the videos.
Yes, I'll have a link on the bottom right corner of this video at the start. That links you to my YouTube page, and you can subscribe and like it and comment on it and tell us that you hate it.
Give us feedback.
Or tell us what
feedback, and we'll keep throwing them your way.
And tell us what you want to see more of, and what you definitely don't want to see more of. You're sick and tired of seeing Matt wreck the four-wheelers? No problem. From now on, he's going to have to drive tractors. Alright. Till next time. Matt and Tim, thanks for watching. Signing out.
Maybe I can